good evening, depending on your time and zone where you are watching us from. We are here live. We are here live. We are not backing down. We must continue. Consistency is the key, and that's why we must continue to stand on our ground, to stand for what we believe, to stand for what belongs to us. The enemy cannot chase us out of our own homeland, of our ancestral land. We cannot back down to those who have submitted themselves as useful idiots in the hands of the wicked. So we will not back down. Ndewo, ndewo, ndewo. Dịka ị na-abata kpaa aka na like button ka o nwee ike na-aga viral, okay? Just click the like button, and if you've not subscribed, you do us a favor by subscribing. So many things are happening. The protest in Onitsha is still going on. We are not going down, and it still continues. One voice, no market on Monday. Monday is a sit at home until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being released, until our leaders are being released. No backing down on sit at home. We are not backing down. Okay? So many things. We know that today was supposed to be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, and they have sold out again. They have sold out. So we are here to brainstorm. Ndewonu. We know some of us might have come across the news, but we have to keep it warming, to keep the news going. All right? We must be pushing it viral so that the whole world will continue to see why we are crying to be free, why we want to be free. Okay, so before then, let's play our jingle.
All the things to do, we could think of what it told us. Now we should have ability to reason. They started to create division among us. Take our resources and left us fighting. I'm more Biafran than you are. I'm both member than you are. Biafrans Biko Chitapa. I'm hyper for America. I'm more Biafrans than you are. I'm both member than you are. Biafrans Biko Chitapa. I'm hyper for America. Ready for me now. I keep all my night and see. Ready for me now. n'ụtụtụ n'anyasị afụfụ nata akwa maka obi nwanne arịrị egwu ọnụ m Biafra kuke ode chichichi akpọdokwa anyị ka ha ji anyị nọzi chichichi anyị kulie nụrụ ahụ ma pipu kedu ifo mere anyị ji nwanne anyị asị kedu ifo mere nwanne jire nwanne ya kedu ifo mere onye ndu na-ebe anya na-achị kedu ifo mere ka anyị cheta n'aka ya dị ọcha kedu ifo mere anyị ji nwanne anyị asị kedu ifo mere nwanne jire nwanne ya kedu ifo mere anyị onye ndu na-ebe anya na-achị kedu ifo mere ka anyị chetakwa n'aka ya dị ọcha only ask for freedom of indigenous people they want to kill Chukwu okike biko dododo they want to kill osemenu anyị kedu ifo mere anyị ji nwanne anyị asị kedu ifo mere nwanne jire nwanne ya kedu ifo mere onye ndu na-ebe anya na-achị kedu ifo mere ka anyị cheta n'aka ya dị ọcha kedu ifo mere anyị ji nwanne anyị asị kedu ifo mere nwanne jire nwanne ya kedu ifo mere anyị onye ndu na-ebe anya na-achị kedu ifo mere ka anyị chetakwa n'aka ya dị ọcha
Ndewo, 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 my wonderful people, my beloved people. Ndewonu, ndewonu. Please share this broadcast. Click the like button so that YouTube will be able to push it to go viral. Okay, just click the like button, and if you not subscribe, do us a favor by subscribing. Yes. Even though a lot of us have seen this, we have still to be talking about it because it's our freedom that is involved. Ọ nwere onwe anyị a na-ekwu okwu ya, onweghị ihe ọzọ, so anyị ga na-ekwu ya na-agba onwe anyị ume. I am impressed that this protest continued today. Sorry, I didn't bring it because I had some other things that was before me to attend to. Okay. I had a program, so coming back, it wasn't easy. I said I must come this night. Okay. We saw how it was yesterday. We all were live streaming it. Today, they are still mounting the ground. Soludo must run to Zamfara. We must pursue Soludo to Sana. Ọ ka na-aba mba. Ọ ka na-aga na media na-aba mba. So ọ gbachaa mba, ọkwa sị na-agbacha ọsọ agụọ mine. Ọ ga-ahụ ihe ọ ga-efu ya. Soludo amaghị ka esi ruo Onitsha main market. Onye ruru Onitsha main market wo Michael Okpara. Ya ọwụ na Michael Okpara was selfish. Otu ha si wee dị selfish. Ama m enwe na ihe na-aza Onitsha main market. Ama m enwe na ihe na-aza Onitsha main market. Ma ọ bụrụ na ndị Igbo kpara agwa otu ha si akpa agwa wu ndị si na ha na-achị nke ugbu a ma ndị ọha na eze ma ọsị ha na ọsị ha nwo nnọọ ka emebisie what their forefathers labored for them. Were ụmụ ahapụrụ ha na-asụ akwụ. It's quite unfortunate. Michael Okpara labored to build this market. All the things. How? What a wonderful leader. What a wonderful leader we had then. Akanibiam, Dr. Francis Akanibiam, Michael Okparaha. He is the one that built Onitsha market. And when he built this Onitsha market, the intention was to make Biafra like Obodo Oyibo. That was the intention he had, to make Biafra like Obodo Oyibo. They tried to make things to work. They built this market. It was one of the biggest large markets, or one of the largest market in West Africa. Onitsha na-ahụ ugbu a Soludo ji na-azụzọ n'ana. Onitsha market at Soludo ji na-azụzọ n'ana was one of the largest market in West Africa, and it was booming. It was booming. Around the market, check ahịa rụrụ na mgbe gboo dị otu ahụ, ewere this kind of mentality wee rụọ da ahịa. Ya wụrụ na ọha nwa na ugbu a technology juru ebe niile. They also had artisan market, but because of mpụ na arụ njuru na agụgọ njuru ndị si na ha na-achị achị, corruption na anwụ ha ọbara na arụ, artisan market is no more functional. Foreigners were coming to market, to this Onitsha main market. Nke ugbu a wụsụ nnọọ jos Cameroon na Togo, ya Benin Republic, jos ụmụ onye a ndị ka na-erute ebe a. Ọ dị Soludo ka nke ugbu a that ndị Igbo bịa dịka ha na-amatazi ihe wee na-eshipụzi ahịa direct, otu a na-emebu ya before the seaports were working everywhere. Igo ahịa, you ship ya direct Onitsha main market, direct to Onitsha main market. N'ọnọdụ Soludo ha ewee mechisi everywhere, ha naghị akwakọhọ. Achọzi ibute ahịa agbara gawa Lagos, emechi offload na Lagos, eburu buru gbaratawa n'ala Igbo. Then Soludo ha bịa ahụ that people are now trying to ikeketa orie, breaking the jinx by shipping direct to their hometown. Ndị Fulani asị Soludo, why will you allow this? Why will you allow this? Go and hold hand on the sit at home so that ka ị gasa ebe niile. Mana oji nwata na ji onwe ya. Oji nwata na ji onwe ya. Soludo, ị ka na-aga na-aba mba na media. How you will deal with them. Come and level the market. Ka ịhụ ma ịrụnwuru ya. Ka ịhụ ọbụbụ ọnụ ị ga-ebutere your generation and generation for doing that. Try it. Ka ị mara ma ọ gị nwarụrụ ụda ahịa. You don't even know how the market come to be. A professor iwu ịchịta nwa aja. Chita nwa aja. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ na nga. Ishokoreta ọ n'ebe ahụ. Unu gbaka aka si ndị Finland ha jide Simon Ekpa. Unu wee mechie ọnụ. Your own wish this ndị na-agbara odibo agaghị emenwu. Ndị na-agbara odibo agaghị emenwu ya. Lee ka Gumi na parade. Imagine a general, a supposed general, bowing down to Gumi to talk to Gumi. Gumi, Wani Nema. Gumi, is it which country? Is it Saudi Arabia? Atugo Yanga 6 months because of terrorism. Mana Nigeria shiri yeze. Owega make ha wee dị na ya visa, but ọ bịa na Nigeria ochieze. Soludo wee soro na-akpụ isi n'ala na-enye Gumi. Ya wụrụ ọnọdụ anyị hụtara onwe anyị n'aka Fulani errand boy a na-akpọ Soludo Nwamgbafọ. Ndewo Aderele, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Please, let's click the like button and share. Okay? So, Soludo, we must keep calling you because Idago, your professor is Ozogianana. You want nothing again. For you to try this. We thought that maybe after yesterday, Ibanu no do onwe gị ndụmọdụ nna dị ajụ ndị a ha nụkwa nke ụdịka nwunye ha nọ dị n'ụlọ. Unu enwezidi family members. Don't you have family members? So gịnị ka nwunye gị na-eme? What is your wife doing? That na ga-emechi n'ịbịa ịpụtara kwuo na ị ga-emechi a whole Onitsha main market. Unu amahụ ka o si wee bịa. Nwunye gị agba gị nkịtị. Ọ sịghọ gị dadi biko nunu. Ọ sịghọ gị darling. Ọ sịghọ gị ihe ọbụla ọ na-akpọ gị akpọ. Ọ sịghọ gị nna biko. Hapụkwara ha nke a. Ya bụrụ just know this one day. Hapụrụ ha. Ka ị chịrị ọchịchị gị chịrị gawa. Ọgwanwu ugwu ya. Ndị ibe gị agbanwu gị ma ndị ikwu na ibe gị onweghị onye nwere ike ịgwa gị okwu. Maka na iwu prọfesọ gọvanọ. My foot. Ndị kinsmen a na-asịkwa dị nọ na wasọkata eze ekpuru ekete gwu eze okwu. Onwewuzi kinsmen nọ na bụ unu nwere ike ịgwa gị idugo ndụmọdụ to stop this. Looking at what happened yesterday, ha kara ese gị ngwa go and open the market for them. Even though nọ na awụgadị maybe na nwa gị mere ihe itinye ihe obegide akwa ịkpọ ya isi a ngwa ebe nwuzina ihe anyị na-eme mezikwana ya ma ya wụrụ na o nwere ihe o mere. But this is civil right people are exercising. Izuzuru ga kpọchi ahịa na-achọ ka ya iwu galadima otu ahụ ikwuru ya asị gọvanọ otu ọ ga-adị ị ga-akpọchi ahịa for 1 week. Kpọchie ya 1 week. Ha gwala gị na ịkpọchi ime ya ha last Asaba ga-agwa m who is losing. Who is losing? Nke ahụ na that tax ka na-enweta from Tuesday to even Saturday. Inwedebe ya. Mgbe ahụ ka ị ga-ahụzi ihe ndị Fulani ga-eme gị. Don't worry. They will clap for you, but mgbe ahụ ka ị ga-ahụ ihe ga-eme gị. When they look at ego ahụ ị na-enye ha from that market, ya wụrụ iwetezi ha, mgbe ahụ ka ị ga-ahụ nke tọrọ bịa ati onye nzuzu anụ mpama. Look at what is happening. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gara court today. Look at what happened. In Azor, Nigeria, the president cannot stand or they can start to akpụ. Look at the president, they can start to akpụ and apigari aka. President didn't talk in apigari aka. Your pia na kanri or pia. He's just like a statue. Tinubu is just like a statue. Oh, he because of haki kiji we na-emegide ụmụ begi na-emegide ụmụ nwanne gị na-emegide your sons, your daughters, your wives, your in-laws, everyone. You na-emegide ha for you to please the statue. Ngara Turkey. Why did he go to Turkey? To negotiate for the full Islamization of Nigeria. Oh, yes, we got Turkey. Under the advice of Gumi. That's why he went to Turkey. Gumi told him, go on in alliance with Pakistan, with Turkey, with Saudi, since Biafrans are going in alliance with America. Owe mumuru brozo onwe ya aga ihe na-aga Turkey. I couldn't believe it. Not because of the king akpụrụ akpụ. He was just like a statue, a walking corpse. The president of Turkey na pigari ya pompi. Nwa baby, leko si jide ya n'aka ọkwụ for the president. Or the rather, the day of their independence. Imagine the day of independence. Or that who nke ahụ wụrụ locally. oburuzie abụọ international jee daa mba ụwa niile wee hụkwa ya ka o si wee daa na Turkey. Hey, arụ mere ihe Soludo ha na nji maka ya na-emegide ndị ibe ha. Nigeria is gone. You can't remedy it. Na Lagos, yes, ọkwụnụ hụrụ nke egosiri m ya yes otu minister of gịnị ka na-akpọ ya nke aha nwoke a nke Bayelsa nke ihe ọ sị na ọ na-azadị Wike, ka Wike si azụ ụlọ wee na-agba a na-achụ ya ka na-achụ nwa ọkụkọ. Rivers, nwoke Rivers, a na-achụ Wike ka na-achụ nwa ọkụkọ. Otu a ka a ga-achụ Soludo ga-eji azụ ụlọ wee fere ebe ndị ibe ya na-enweghị ike ịkpọ ya oku. They cannot call him. He will run through the backyard. Otu ahụ Wike na-agba ka ọ ga-adị ya. Otu ahụ ka ọ ga-adị ya. Yes. As Wike is running through the backyard and na-achụ ya, otu a ka Soludo one day ọ ga-agba ọdụkọsọ ahụ. If his people refuse to call him in order, yowu na nwunye ya ajụ ịkpọ ya oku, yowu na ha jụ ịkọ ya to order, otu a ka ọ ga-esi si azụ ụlọ wee gbafee. They will pursue him. Ọlakwu ha na that is Zamfara ma Sokoto nke dị ya mma, because that is where he belongs. Just imagine. Ghana, Lagos, ndị ha ji wee mee campaign. They are now destroying them, and the people are agitating, making protests. Ọ na-agakwa n'iru simultaneously. Ọ na-aga n'iru with the protest. They are tear gassing them. A na-agba ha tear gas. The same people ha ji chinye ha polo ha were na-agagharị na ha na-eme campaign. Okay, tata, where are they today? It can happen to you tomorrow. Nnamdi Kanu said, serve the Jew and come back in shame. Serve the Jew and come back in shame. Ọkwọtụ aka ha hapụgo mega abandon ka ihe na-akpọ ya nwoke mpu. Ka this Senator gịnị nwanụ nke nọ nga na UK. Nigeria ha emegokwa ya abandon. Why did they abandon him? Maka na ọwụ onye Igbo. Asị na ọwụ onye Igbo, they would have called UK, because ha na UK ọkwa their massacre ọwụ. They would have told UK, please release this man for us. Ma asị na ọwụ onye Igbo, ma ihe o mere ọ dị mma ma ọ dị ha mma, ya sị na ọwụ onye Igbo, they would have released the person. They would have released him. Ekwere mmadụ. That is Nigeria for you. Serve the Jew and come back in shame. Ana wu na efisi kpaka. Unu nwa ka na-eso Peter Obi, na-esogide Peter Obi ka ihe na ijiji. Isogide ya, asị na ijiji na anaghị anụ ihe na eso ozu ala n'ili. The only thing you can do is to stand on your ground. Continue to mount this protest. Let Soludo must those Fulani Janjaweeds in uniform. Buruya bia wujo Onisha. We are not backing down. All we need is to support your freedom. Please support your freedom, so that we will be making our diplomatic move. Nigeria no na ezigbote nsogbu. Just imagine they mess up. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Please click the like button. Click the like button. Let's see. Look at
No market on Monday.
yes.
No market on Monday.
No
Yes,
market
so
on Monday. Look at
no
when-
market on Monday. Confirm.
Why I told the one no, I told the one name. Yes. No market on Monday. No market on Monday. Let him know.
Oh yeah, nah.
No market on Monday. Yes.
Yes, nah.
Then Resolute. Consistency. No market on Monday. No market on Monday. Let's go again one more time. No market on Monday.
No market on Monday. No market on Monday. Yes, so. No market on Monday. Confirm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fellowship, we are gaining our ground. No market among the Soludo.
Oh yeah, nah. No market on Monday. No market on Monday. Yes, so. No market on Monday. Confirm.
Confirm. When the wine is down my color, yes, bro. When the wine is all here and I tell me, confirm. The no market on Monday, hear it.
Oh yeah, nah.
Please click the like button, share. Well organized.
Yes, nah.
Let me see this. Very well organized. Let me see if it is this. See what I want. Soludo, no market on Monday. Hear it and hear it very, very clear. We are not backing down. The market belongs to the people. It is their own business. It is their money. It is their sweat. It is their labor. It is what their great-grandfathers brought for them. Michael Okpara built that market, not you, Soludo. What right have you to block the market? Unemego the market, or the Aussie vibrant ka o kwesịrị ịdị. No maintenance. Ọ ndị na-azụ ahịa na-ama na-eji ya. Ọ ha nwa na-awụshi gọta. Ọ ha nwa na-eme ihe niile. Ya etu nna na ha tax. You don't repair the market. You don't repair their shops. You don't give them water. You don't give them nothing. Mmiri anaghị agbanwu. Ọha nwa na struggle for anything. Onye ọbụla na-amụ generator ya, Soludo, yet you collect tax from them. In where the God to go and block the market that you don't know how it came about. In my case, we run the market. Soludo one bafo. Look at Hold on. Please hold on.
No, ma che da monte. That's right. Yep. Ah.
No market for Monday.
One line.
Yes,
No, ma che da monte. That's right. Yep. Ah.
One line.
Biafrans will mean business. Keep it on. Keep the
No, ma che da
fire
monte.
going.
That's right.
Keep the fire going. Let's fight for it once and for all. Love your freedom. Love your freedom as you have shown the world that you are serious. One new replace
No, ma che da
Love your
monte.
freedom too.
That's right. Yep.
So that everything that we are doing,
Ah.
those people are going to have a diplomatic path will continue. They will continue to go to the diplomatic path. America to see it that you are not just agitating,
No, ma che da monte.
you are not just
Yep.
crying for nothing.
Ah.
You want to go because I'm a neighbor.
One line.
Like the population. Soludo ga-ahụta this resolution.
No, ma che da monte.
Go ahead, this is Mr. Head Prince.
Ah.
Oya create this one like this.
One line.
No way, this is hard enough.
No, ma che da monte.
That's right.
Yep. Ah.
So when the number of market is not opening on Monday, and then on Tuesday, they use
One line.
buy this. I know they will not consider that. And this graph is totally different. And this thing we have.
No, ma che da monte. That's right.
Now, tell me now, who is causing problem in Anambra? Tell me who is now at fault. Soludo could not consider no when this CAC were there on Tuesday because these people have already known Nahana has on Monday. Soludo were shows up to make them stranded. You stop this market on Tuesday, you are stopping it today on Wednesday. So who is now causing economic problem? The people that only on one day in a week has onwe ha ike. Na ginwa mbịagoro gbachie the market for 2 days now. Ịbakwara mba na ọ ga-awụ 1 week. Okay? We are just advising you. Anya tụwakwa anya na ị ga-emepe ya because ọ na ego na-ejisi unu ike. Ego wu problem unu. So anyị na atụ anya na ị ga-ada n'ala bịa mepe this market. Mana ihe anyị na-agwa gị wụ that we also are not backing down. Ihe anyị na-atụnye ọnụ wu ịdụ gị ndụmọdụ ka ị nwere ike inwe uche gbanwee obi gị were ego ahụ wunye gbaa na mkpọ because of your tomorrow, because of your generation, because of your own name. But unu agaghị emenwu ya because na ngana ji unu jisi ike. Ndewonu, ndewonu ụmụchukwu, ndewonu. Biafran Divine, Soludo, Derele, Mazemenike, ndewo, ndewo, ndewo. God bless you all. Yes. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. God bless you. We are winning. We must continue. No backing down. No backing down. Please click the like button and share it. No backing down. No backing down. Soludo, Gamma, look at the crowd. Look at.
One line. No, Mackenzie, that's right.
No market on Monday. No market on Monday. We must continue.
No, Mackenzie, that's right.
No market on Monday. No market on Monday.
One line.
No market on Monday. Soludo.
No, Mackenzie, that's right. One line.
Yes.
No, Mackenzie, that's right.
Yes. Okay. So this one is moving now. Okay. So let's see this other one.
No way in, no way out. Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out.
Onitsha to Asaba. No way in, no way out. So every single
Stand still.
So every single no entrance.
Red bridge blocked.
Onitsha to Asaba. So who is causing the problem now?
Onitsha to Asaba blocked.
No
way in, no way out.
Who is the person? Let's see. I like this spirit.
Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out.
Yes, so.
Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Stand still. Stand still. Red bridge blocked. Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Stand still. Stand still. Red bridge blocked. Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Stand still. Stand still. Red bridge blocked.
His name is Fulani.
Onitsha to Asaba blocked.
Yes.
No way in, no way out. Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out.
How about she goes the other? No way in, no way out.
Stand still. Stand still.
All the way.
Red bridge blocked.
Hey.
Onitsha to Asaba blocked.
Yes, so.
No way in, no way out. Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Stand still. Stand still. Red bridge blocked.
Let's see. May I grab a Lagos?
Onitsha to Asaba blocked.
And go to Lagos. Don't just look at me.
No way in, no way out.
No way in, no way out. I like this.
Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out.
Let's hear it again.
Stand still. Stand still. Red bridge blocked. Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Stand still. Stand still. Red bridge blocked. Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Onitsha to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out.
Let me see whether it's this one. Let me see. Okay, let me see whether it is this one. I'm coming. Let us is it this 9? Oh, no. Let me see whether. Okay, I'm coming. Let's see what is happening in Lagos. So we are now in Lagos. Look at Lagos. Omotoko. Natega sing them. Nigeria. Gradually, everywhere should rise up. People should rise up. Aba should also stand up. Imo State should stand up. Enugu should stand up to join their brothers. Join your brothers in this protest. What is happening in Lagos? Let's imagine. Ndị a na-agbati ego asị ndị a ga-awachi mee campaign this boy ọ ga-abụrụ anya pụtara ijikọrọ nri. Lee ka ha si akọ ọsụ economic problem. Ahịa pụtara iji wee kọrọ ahụ but he has thrown the glass showcase obu ozi azụ ahịa showcase agbago pịawasịa. The showcase has been broken ebe ọ na-azọ ndụ ya, ebe ọ na-agbọsọ ndụ ya. Showcase aganarụghị ya pịawasịa. Who is causing economic problem now? Government lee ya. Pụtara iji wee kọrọ ahụ. Obodo ya n'aka ọ bịa ree onwe ike wee rie nri. Mana onye dị ndụ nwere biznes ọ na-agba ọsọ ndụ ya chụkwesịsị ya n'isi wee ga-apịawasịa gbawa ọsọ ndụ ya. Just imagine.
Soludo from Matia. Soludo from Matia. Oh God, sorry. They are coming, okay? Let me. Let's see. Look at population. Look at. Sorry, sorry. Onye ihe azụtara na Nigeria unu na-akwado. Let me see this. Hey. Okay, I've seen this. Ike gwụrụ. Obodo. I think I've shown this. Let me see whether is it what I want or what. No. Yeah, I've shown this one.
No market on Monday.
False.
No market on Monday. Yes, so. No market on Monday. Confirm.
Yes. Okay. Let me show us what's this. Yes, what are we doing now? Before we continue, let's have a look. Let's have a look of this. That. Okay, so let's have a look of this. Let's see this. Now look at what is happening here. Here, this ebe I gara Lagos, lay her here. When Makoko, when 2022, when APC na-achọ ịbata na gọọmenti Tinubu wee gaa chinyesha ha lee ka ha ju mmiri jupụta na ha na-emere Tinubu campaign ọchịchị ha campaign. But today what is happening? Oh, maka na-agba tear gas. Look at now them say tomorrow and more we can
A few moments later.
Look at it. Let the same Makoko look at what they are doing to them. Magari make campaign. Look at the same Makoko. Look at. All of these people they make campaign. This is only they make protest. These people they make protest. Okay? Oh, Hama, Kana Basi tear gas. Ebe ha na-agwa government what is not right for them. Inya ga-emere ha. Then instead the government ga-ege ha ntị. ha na-agba ha tear gas. Ọ bụrụ tear gas ka ha na-agba ha. Let me remove the ones I have used so that I will see road. Okay, this one is gone. See this one? Okay. All right. Okay, let me see. Let's see what happened today for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before Anyeme continue. Let me see. Let's see it. Oh, dear, Nigeria is gone and gone for good. We are not going backward. Chinedu, let me see. Can we in here? Don't know now. Okay, inokata inako yena inako tu. Nakota unasho hi sonye ni ya isonyere to follow here. Okay, now look at it here. What happened? Abuja court dismisses Nnamdi Kanu's application seeking transfer from Sokoto prison to precisely Kuje or so. So now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwere that today kwesịrị iwu the commencing of his appeal. I don't just know what is happening. Nneka pụtara, Nneka Chimezie pụtara, na-eti mkpu ya Nnamdi Kanu, they should go and sit down. No, ha nwa ga-abịazi wee mewe ihe a na-eme. So, I don't really know what made onye na-anụbeghị aha ya before ga-awụsi ya onye ga-abịa stand there for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go and submit application form for Nnamdi Kanu, application for for transfer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the appeal for the case illegal judgment enyere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know why ọ ga-abụ onye anyị na-amaghị ahụ ya ga-awụzi onye ga-abịa mewe represent Nnamdi Kanu. How many of us have ever heard about onye a na-akpọ Hassan? Have you ever heard about that name before? So all these lawyers ha na-agwa anyị na ndị dịcha interested, these people, where are they? They went and pick a one Nigerianist to come and stand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. What happened that onwege ezigbo mmadụ ewepụtara to stand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Of course, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been standing for himself. Why not allow him to go to court to present his case? He's here with one Nigerianist to come and do kangaroo. Okay. Kenyewe enyi ma na-akọ na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-agwa ya ihe ọ ga-eme. Why won't Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you what to say? Is it not him that you are representing? What? The guideline, because he has been the one that has been representing himself. He has been the one standing for the case. We don't know you, Hassan, and Yamahogo from Adams. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has to guide you. Or whether there is in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na why na why in your game. We saw what happened when even this former legal counsel, Ezekome, whom we knew was doing well and stood for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was standing well and was winning the case. Not until Nigeria, whereby anime through World Igbo Congress, he sold out and backed down before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He sold out, and when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu we sack ha na-eji ọfọ. Kunu putakwa dibia mekwa the same mistake to go and bring a one Nigerian is anyị na-amaghọ ebe o si. These lawyers, Ejimako, Maxwell Okpara, Nnemeka, and Darlington, and so on and so forth. Kunu sibu. At least. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na defend onwe, at least unu our legal counsel who has been guiding. Why will it be this person and Akwa Hassan? Where is he from? Why will he be the one to take up the case now? Akota akwa munye neme nebu unu. Ndi lawyers Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ejimako, and co. Where have you been? Where were this person go be represented Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? For how long? Okay. This man Oputara, he backed down. Na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is directing him and is against his ethics, against his profession. Betty Omotosho, who Nigeria warinyo game. Nigeria told him what to do. Bitanyako, Nigeria was telling her what to do. Is it out of point that your client directs you on how to represent him or her? How is it a case? Let's go to it. So,
but it's not all about the headline. Listen to the news because it is very, very interesting. Justice James Omotosho dismissed the application after Kanu's lawyer announced his withdrawal from the case. Now you're understanding what's going on. You can see the sabotage already.
So the lawyer announced that he's withdrawing from the case. Neti tuzo. Now putanku. Ka this man no putara we bia made this kind of a thing. Was it not a planned deal? Was it not a planned deal? So who brought this man? Where are the legal counsel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who chose that man? Akpo Hassan. Who chose him? He came in the middle of the day to withdraw, giving Omotosho a head, giving him head, giving him ground. Let's continue. Let's continue.
From the lawyer representing Nnamdi Kanu. Let's go on. You will soon find out who the lawyer is. Kanu's lawyer, Demdu Hassan, a senior legal officer with the Legal Aid Council, at the resumed hearing of the application on Tuesday, informed the court of his decision to step aside from the matter, citing irreconcilable differences between him and the applicant, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hassan told the court that since the last adjourned date, he had maintained regular telephone communication with Kanu's relatives, who were expected to visit the Legal Aid Council office to depose to the application. Hassan further disclosed that Kanu had attempted to dictate how the case should be conducted in court, including insisting on scripting what counsel would say during proceedings. He said such conduct was unacceptable and incompatible with the duties as an officer of the court. He said, the lawyer said, he wants to write down what I will say while in court, but as an officer in the court, I cannot, in good faith, accept that. He told the judge exactly these words. According to Hassan, consultations with his superiors at the Legal Aid Council yielded a unanimous position that they could no longer continue with representation under such conditions. No longer continue. Have you ever stood for Kanu before? Which one is no longer continuing? What have you been doing for Kanu? Please, let's go on. Now, the lawyer said again, as officers of the court, when a matter comes up, we handle it as we see fit. Otherwise, the applicant can find legal help elsewhere, he added. While invoking Order 50, Rule 1 of the Federal High Court rules to formally withdraw from the case. In his ruling, Justice Omotosho praised the counsel for maintaining professional integrity and upholding the dignity of the courts. Well done, Omotosho, clap for yourself. Praise. Why won't you praise people you are working with? Legal aid counsel. Is it not the same? Are you not the same? Have you people not compromised this lawyer already? Let's go on. You have praised. Why won't you praise him? Why won't you praise him, sycophants? He granted the application for Hassan and the legal aid counsel to withdraw from representing Kanu. The judge also held that the motion seeking Kanu's transfer was incompetent. He noted that in the interest of justice, other parties ought to have been properly served, adding that there was no evidence of service before the court since the last hearing on December 8, 2025. Consequently, Justice Omotosho ordered that the motion be struck out for lack of competence. Okay, I have heard everything you said, Omotosho, and I've also heard everything you said.
So, could you just imagine what happened? So, where have been the former lawyers? Where have been the legal counsel? Where are they? Where will it be this man that will pick up this case? Have we heard his name before? Have we heard his name before? Chai! Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. This thing that Neka Chimezie came and was shouting that the lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Haga Zurike, it's like this woman is working with Nigeria. Oh. So she has been bought over. She has been bought over. Of what's not the DOS? Of what and the DOS we guy who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Oh, Magarija. Have you seen what is still happening? Oh, Magarija. They blocked the legal counsel. They blocked Ejimako and co. The court blocked Ejimako and co from having access to this case. Why is it that they will be the one to bring? Because that's what I'm saying. That they are the one that brought this man to come out. Because I'm saying, where has been this man? From Adams, we never heard about this kind of name before in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I've never heard about this name. I don't know if anyone has heard. I've never heard about that name. We don't even see his face. Nobody knows him as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. We know the people we have been seeing, even the sons that have been going to court with him. We know them. So Nigeria blocked Ejimako and co from having access to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and this appeal. Where may gang up to bring this man? Hey, Nigeria, when una huru why Tinubu geji na ada na odasha be okaya na ada kwa tun akwukwu ga na apia to Tinubu na ana. Do you see what happened? Have you seen what happened? They blocked the people that knows about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How can you come to tell me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants to tell you what to write? It's against the ethics. It's against this and that. Has he not been doing that before? Onya na-ekwudi here. Does he want to tell me that no, just no, mmadụ mee ya consult ka ọ wụrụ lawyer ya? Ọ pụzie ọ ga-akwụ anything in the ama for the person without the person telling him. what is what is on board. I don't know. Lekwa Nigeria, lekwa. So Omotosho and the prosecuting lawyers, they gang up with the Tinubu government, with the Soludo, Fulani them. They still gang up to bring this Hassan. Hassan na onye cross river, ka onye ndị etiti, ka onye ndị etiti ndị ugwu. Amahụ m ebe o si, mahụ m. Mana Hassan na the cross river name. They went and brought this person to come and rubbish the what do you call it? The appeal. That is why we are telling you people that Nigeria has a stiff neck. Nigeria has a probate heart. It's only what we are doing in America that will deliver Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the hands of this Yeye government. It's only this diplomatic move. Already, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has somebody who is speaking for him. We have heard him before. We saw him when he was telling the Congress that Nigeria illegally adopted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and gave him a kangaroo judgment. So when that continues, you will see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case will become a hot case again. Mana unu pụtaba na-ekwu na DOS mekwere nka nwa mmekọ nka ihe a wu the same takia ha chọrọ iji wee jide Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come and tell us na ndị DOS sikwa gị. Unu ahụla ya today what happened after ha bịa sị unu nọọsị nọ DOS Chika Nneka Chimezie wee sikwa nke nwanụ agbakwa nnụnụ nwa ya fepụ. Have you seen the repercussion today? Unahula ihe mere today. Johnson was released because America told Nigeria, you must release that young man. That was what happened. So it's only diplomatic move that can release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As we are government in exile, pursuing the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, unamaho how the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our PM now has tabulated it to them on several occasions. His case and that of Mazi Simon Ekpa, he has tabulated to them on several occasions. So you na unu na support this freedom ana aga n'iru ana akwanyekwa ọkụ na amunye ọkụ with this protest a na-eme na Onitsha now. Una ahụ what will happen? We will be having a positive result and not to base on Nigeria. Your oppressor cannot let you go. Ogana achọrịrị ihe ọ ga na-eme. Gonna attack you wish. Have you seen it? You don't get it. How can you depend on no yejigini ka obia hapogi? Onye chori ijide gi jise gi kenana. Isi no ga just no hapogi. If there is no external force that is greater than that force, it will only take a force. It will only take a force that is greater than that force. Manunana agota ya udika. Biafrans, please and please, let us do things right. Let us know that it is only this government that will sustain what will lead to the release of our beloved and lovely Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and even Mazi Simon Ekpa. There was a time they went to US. Do you know what happened? Finnish government closed their embassy. They closed their embassy. When I don't know good digging here. They were afraid of Biafrans, of Brigi. Ujo Brigi we to ha. Habashie embassy ha. Hawereki pokore bachikotara embassy. Boso. So it will only take a force that is greater than them. Gado ha kananti before ha be penti ha nurihi. Iran neti kata 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 kata. After US mpera ha won koboko. Ebe ka ha no. What did they do? Look at it. Look at it. They went to Sokoto. After going to Sokoto, they brought Hassan. Where they are now, look at the resultant effect. Look at the after effect now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Yaso Solo Fulani ha. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. And this sit at home must continue until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. Until he is released. What are we saying? Please, Biafrans, we should not back down. Because the Fulani baki down. Look at Gumi. Gumi and Mama now were terrorists, excuse me. Lekana akora isinana. I don't know if I will still see that video where there a supposed military general is bowing down before Gumi. And don't hear Gumi wali Tinubu ka Tinubu mewere. Kama we nejide ha. Kama ejide go Nigeria. Nemesis is holding him. That is why he keep falling. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can see this. Ndewonu. Umuochukwu. Ndewonu. Thank you. Yeah. Shall I say it in a dekwe final. All right, so let us let me see this. Let me see. Okay, where did I start? This is Monday. Doctor. Let me just sorry, please just give me a minute. Let's bring this. Okay, so let me see if it is it this one? Oh, no. Okay. So let me see. Kama ganejide ha. Otu akoya na ada. Or do we? I think Shinedu has already said what he wants to say. Ona ewetere Hassan. It's only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ekwugo that na Chukwu ga-akpọgo. In fact, you are punished for now and forever. Otu akọ ga-adị. Ị ga na-ahụ ya. Ị ga-ahụ ya. Lee president. Eme ga-ewetekwa ebe, I think enwere m ebe ya na Gumi ahụ. I think I've seen it. Just imagine. Gumi told, they said that they want to go in alliance with all these Arab nations. And I know that na ha erego Nigeria kobo were nwunye na akpa. The other day I told us how Dr. Ozito Owolowo Kongeni Konaza, which I can't remember that. So how they say that, talking about finance with Arab nation. So they are gradually sealing up. If we don't exit from this country, mmiri ga-eri mụ na gị. Mana God forbid. God forbid. We must continue. As we are swimming out of that water, we are swimming out for good. Ndị chọrọ ọnị ha nọrọ n'ime ya. Gumi told them that they should go into alliance with the Arab nations, Pakistan, Iran, Turkey, and so on and so forth. All ihe Tinubu bịara ime. That is what Tinubu come here to do. Ajan wee pịa ya ụtanị. Wee pịa ya ụtanị. Otu aka ọ ga na-adagharị. Ọ dara na the day of independence. Hey, nke ahụ ka wụrụ obere ihe. Ije lekwa ka ọ dị. Lekwa. Dịka ọ dị ihe akpụrụ akpụ. Ya. Amụtagido n'ihe ya. Ọ dakwara darụ ama. Chai, lekwa si, lekwa ka esi. Lekwa kwa the president na turn ya, president of Turkey na turn ya. Lekwa ndị sicha Nigeria. Nigeria is gone. He's gone. Lekwa. Ay. Chineke. Ay. Ọ dakwara ada sie ya ike. Ọwụkwa na ọ dara ada. Ọ dakwara ya dasie ya. That is daruo ana seriously. Ọ dakwara ya daruo ana. Excuse me. Let me see. Is it this one? I want to see the one that combines. Oh God. Oh, okay. I'm coming. Let me get. Hi. Now, wow. Let me see this one. This one. Just give me a minute, please. I want to. Oh God, where is this? Oh God. Ay. Okay, let me see whether it's this one. Sorry. Onye Soludo na show he save. Let me see this one now. Okay, enwetebe m ihe m na-achọ. Yeah, let's see here.
Agreement on behalf of the Republic of Turkey, Minister of National Defense, Yasal. Agreement on behalf of the Republic of Turkey, Minister of National Defense, Yasar Gila, on behalf of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Minister of Defense Christopher Gwabi Musa, will be exchanging agreement on defense cooperation between the government of the Republic of Nigeria and that of Turkey.
Lekwa Musa, onweghị ike ime combat terrorism na Nigeria. Look at it.
Agreement on behalf of the Republic of Turkey, Minister of National Defense, Yasar Gila, on behalf of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Minister of Defense Christopher Gwabi Musa, will be exchanging agreement on defense cooperation between the government of
changing
and that
agreements
of Turkey.
with that of Turkey. Agreement of defense. So they are going in alliance with the Turkey.
Agreement on behalf of the Republic of Turkey, Minister of National Defense, Yasar Gila, on behalf of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Minister of Defense Christopher Gwabi Musa, will be exchanging agreement on defense cooperation between the government of the Republic of Nigeria and that of Turkey.
Let me see. Is this one? Okay. So let us, let me see this. All right. Just a minute. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is gone. Let's hear this news from CBN.
Yes, yeah. 10 TV host Nashat Al-Delhi. An Egyptian television news program says that Turkey is clearly a terrorist state with a broad reach. It reports that Turkey is supplying weapons to the terrorist group Boko Haram in Nigeria. 10 TV host Nashat Al-Delhi reported on a leak confirming an intercepted phone call from a few years back confirming the action.
We heard it, that Turkey and Egyptian television has also confirmed that Turkey supplying weapons to Boko Haram. Today's leak confirms without doubt that Erdogan, his state, his government, and his party are transferring weapons from Turkey to Nigeria. This is a shock to where you may ask, to Nigeria, and to whom? To the Boko Haram organization. Have you heard it? It's the same Turkey that Nigeria has gone into alliance with. Why did they go to do this? Because Gumi told Tinubu to do that. Who is ruling Nigeria? Who is ruling Nigeria? Tinubu is just a puppet in their hands. Unu hụrụ n'ụka Turkey president na-apịgharị ya ka statue. Okpuru ya gaa the other side. I think ọ dara ada ahụ dasi ike o. I think I saw a clip. I don't know in the way. A clip. They didn't show it here. No, they allowed him to fall and reach ground. Karma will be catching up with them. Karma. They will always be in disgrace. God want to have profunction. Disgrace. God want to have na function. That is it. Ihere ka ha ga-eji na ha ga-apụọ, they will were ihere nọta. Look at it. The same people, the same Egyptian has confirmed this. But ebe Gumi dunyere ya. Can you nakpo ya? Christopher Musa wee je kwuru n'azụ. Hi, arụ mere. Christopher, we've not forgotten just yesterday, just past days ago or month, all the whole Senate members were singing praises how you are going to combat Boko Haram. Anyị na-asị ha imenwuhu ya mgbe ị nọ na uniform, ọ na-awụzi ugbu a iyi akwa nkịtị ka mụ ka ị ga-emenwu ya. Ha na-agụ egwu. Hey, Nigeria can sing rhetoric. Jehovah. Ebee ka Musa nọ ugbu a? Onwego one terrorist o mere combat one since Nigeria gụchara egwu ahụ, Senate gụchara praise song ahụ ha gụchara to him. Onwego one, none, no single one. Mana ihe o mere wu ọ gara Turkey to go in alliance with the Turkey. The same Turkey we ha na supply weapon to Boko Haram. Chineke na onye na-agwa unu na Nigeria ga-adị mma na-arọ nri ịba. Onye ahụ na-arọ nri ịba. I'm telling you. Onye ahụ na-arọ nri ịba. How can you combat this? The same people na supply the terrorist weapon. Na-ebunye ha ngwa agha. Ka ha gara ime alliance with to stop. Hey, Chineke God. Yeah. Chineke God. Ọkwa ị hụrụ, the only thing that can save the citizens of that contraction is only separation, dividing the country. That is only savior for people's life to be saved. So that anyị gazie ebe anyị amara ọnọdụ anyị na-enye Soludo. Anyị amara ihe anyị na-agba Soludo. Ka ọ ga-eso anyị biri, ka ọ ga-anakwu ndị ọ na-agbara odibo. Just imagine. No wonder onye si n'ọwụ military na-aga egburu Gumi ikpere. Isi mụ n'obodo ga-adị mma. Let's continue with the news. Let's continue. Where is it, Seth?
Reported in part, today's leak confirms without a doubt that Erdogan, his state, his government, and his party are transferring weapons from Turkey to, this is a shock, to where you may ask, to Nigeria. And to whom? To the Boko Haram organization. Well, Raymond Ibrahim, a journalism fellow at the David Horowitz Freedom Center and an expert on the Middle East and Islam, joins us now with more on this. Welcome, Raymond.
Hello, Heather.
Are you surprised by this report? What's your take on it?
No, I'm not surprised. And my take on it is that the actual tape that was made that you referenced and you quoted was made apparently in 2014 or 15. And it was reported widely in certain areas in the U.S. and in the West, not so much, and not much came out of it. And the reason, I think, is because Erdogan wasn't so, didn't have his fingers so much in Islamist politics outside of his own nation. But now that we've seen, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the ISIS Islamic State Caliph who was killed recently, and he was found just 3 miles from the Turkish border, which is in fact one of the last, or if not the last bastion of jihadi so-called freedom fighters of attacking the Syrian government. It's brought it up again, the fact that everyone is saying, well, look, he's supporting ISIS. So now we're remembering, and that was, I think, the point of the Egyptian show. We're bringing back to see that there's some continuity here. It's not just right next door to Syria, to Turkey, meaning Syria. He's involved with some of the absolute worst Islamic terror groups. Remember, Boko Haram, which its name loosely means Western education.
Have you heard it? Did you hear it? Let's go back again. Let's go back a bit. Chai, Chineke.
It's brought it up again, the fact that everyone is saying, well, look, he's supporting ISIS. So now we're remembering, and that was, I think, the point of the Egyptian show. We're bringing back to see that there's some continuity here. It's not just right next door to Syria, to Turkey, meaning Syria. He's involved with some of the absolute worst Islamic terror groups. Remember, Boko Haram, which its name loosely means Western education is forbidden, haram, was basically doing what ISIS was doing, is notorious for years before ISIS. So the whole, head chopping, crucifying, massacres, enslaving women and children, burning people alive, Boko Haram was doing that. And one of the things that international observers have been noticing, especially increasingly, is that their armaments, their weapons, are very sophisticated. And it's even spilled into the Fulani tribesmen in Nigeria and in other parts in Africa. For example, I'm sure you know, Burkina Faso, also in Western Africa, attacks on Christians have become horrific. Just in the last few months, there have been so many killed, and always in the context of checking out if they're wearing crosses, if they can say the Islamic Creed or not, and then being butchered and so forth. And those tribesmen, the Fulani, who are essentially living almost on a primitive scale, appear with very advanced weaponry.
Well, that's really interesting, which would kind of seem to perhaps give more weight to this idea that perhaps Turkey is collaborating with Boko Haram. What would the benefit be to Turkey of collaborating with Boko Haram?
Well, there's several theories. One is Erdogan basically is an ardent Islamist, and he is supporting and behind any Islamist movement in any country. He's the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt. He was allied with Qatar of Al Jazeera as his ally. And so you can see him, he's trying to help develop these Islamist groups so they can overthrow more secular states. Though, in fact, in Nigeria, an aside that I think is important, the president himself, Muhammad Buhari, of Nigeria, who's Muslim, Nigeria is half Christian, half Muslim, has been accused himself of being behind the so-called genocide, which a lot of international groups have called what's happening to Christians in Nigeria, that he himself is complicit in this armament. So he could very well be an ally of Erdogan and so forth, and it's just some sort of Islamist overall coalition globally.
I want to ask you, the President Trump, of course, met with the President of Turkey yesterday. Do you think he's aware of these kind of ties to terrorism? And what are your thoughts on that meeting yesterday?
Well, in general, I think, what he's aware of is really hard to tell. But I think the meeting in general, Trump and presidents won't necessarily bring out all these things, obviously. So when he met, for example, in Saudi Arabia with the king and so forth, he doesn't really mention human rights abuses and so forth for whatever strategic tactical reasons. So it's really hard to predict, but I think he needs to be aware because Erdogan's really, he's got his fingerprints everywhere now. It's not just Syria, which is very obvious, but now there's older evidence of him involved in Nigeria and also in Turkey itself, the Christian population, the minority there. And remember, Turkey was originally entirely Christian. It was Anatolia. It was actually where St. Paul wrote all his epistles to. They're really being treated badly and discriminated against. And
that is why they think that what they did to Turkey, that they would do it to Nigeria. But we, the Biafrans, we, Umuchukwu, we cannot allow that. They use Turkey to overcome Turkey by saying, let there be peace. Let everybody worship whatever thing or shall worship. Let everybody be one. Before you know what is happening, they will attack. You will not see any leg to stand. We cannot wait for that period. That period. Look at it. They know that Nigeria, the Boko Haram, they went from Turkey. But no Turkey can Nigerian president Igara to go and do an alliance under whose instruction? Under Gumi's instruction. Christopher Musa, where Soria Nazo, to solidify the arrangement. Turkey was a Christian country, but now the Christians there don't have voice. And I make Nigeria. But we, the Biafrans, cannot and we never succumb to that. We will not and we never succumb to that. We are Christians. We have no ties. So he say, look at what he's saying here.
Human rights abuses and so forth. for whatever strategic tactical reasons. So it's really hard to predict, but I think he needs to be aware because Erdogan's really,
Please click
he's
the
got his
like button
fingerprints
and
everywhere
share.
now. It's not just Syria, which is very obvious, but now there's older evidence of him involved in Nigeria and also in Turkey itself, the Christian population, the minority there. And remember, Turkey was originally entirely Christian. It was Anatolia. It was actually where St. Paul wrote all his epistles to. They're really being treated badly and discriminated against, and a lot of hate preaching in Turkey is increasingly against Christians and Jews. Definitely Turkey's going down the wrong path with Erdogan, though many Turks themselves remain committed to the Ataturk ideal of secularism.
Well, we are out of time, but Raymond Ibrahim, thank you for your time and your insights here.
Thanks.
So, sorry. So that is it. We have, oh goodness me. Let me see if I can bring this other something. Okay, let it continue while I bring something
coalition
else.
Globally.
I want to ask you, the President Trump, of course, met with the President of Turkey yesterday. Do you think he's aware of these kind of ties to terrorism? And what are your thoughts on that meeting yesterday?
Well, in general, I think, what he's aware of is really hard to tell. But I think the meeting in general, Trump and presidents won't necessarily bring up all these things, obviously. So when he met, for example, in Saudi Arabia with the king and so forth, he doesn't really mention human rights abuses and so forth for whatever strategic tactical reasons. So it's really hard to predict, but I think he needs to be aware because Erdogan's really, he's got his fingerprints everywhere now. It's not just Syria, which is very obvious, but now there's older evidence of him involved in Nigeria and also in Turkey itself, the Christian population, the minority there. And remember, Turkey was originally entirely Christian. It was Anatolia. It was actually where St. Paul wrote all his epistles to. They're really being treated badly and discriminated against, and a lot of hate preaching in Turkey is increasingly against Christians and Jews.
So you see that Nigeria has gone to sign a defense treaty with the Turkey. The same Turkey na supply weapon to Boko Haram. Nigeria go to sign a deal with them. So what do you think that will happen to you? What to come and finish you up? To come and finish up what is remaining. That is it. Let us hear this news here. It says, Gumi openly working with terrorists and fight Fulani bandits. Okay, Gumi openly working with the terrorists and the Paya Fulani bandits. Okay, they took us to Sheikh Gumi. They took us to Sheikh Gumi's house to discuss about the Fulani kidnappers. We contributed 800,000 naira. We contributed 800,000 naira for Gumi. He told us that was just for transport. Hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Jesus. I come again. He says, this woman, we will hear the voice. Say, Gumi openly working with terrorists and killer Fulani bandits. They took us to Sheikh Gumi's house to discuss about the Fulani kidnappers. We contributed 800,000 naira for Gumi. He told us that was just for transport. I cried and pleaded with him. That is, I pleaded with him, saying I'm a widow. He said it wasn't his concern. Kidnapped students' mother. So one of the people let me kidnap this thing. I say, Why is Shegumi not behind bars? Why is he not behind bars? Nnamdi Kanu katụrụ nga mkpụrụ ọka. But look at Chineke nna o, Chineke nna. Ndị Igbo biko binienu. Biafrans biko binienu. Let's rise up. Let's rise up. Let's not back down. Let's continue. He said, why is Shegumi not behind bars? Imagine he's from the southeast and not the north by now the Nigerian government would have arrested or possibly tried him. But because he's Fulani and from the north, the Nigerian government will stop and block anyone from touching him. He is even the one giving them instruction.
And I just do meeting, they do.
He's even the one giving them instruction on what to do. He's even the one directing them where to go and have alliance. Nigerians, they believe in Nigeria. How do you think that P2B can maintain, can put this mess together? P2B. How do you think that it is possible? How could this be possible? Makandines of P2B. How can you remedy or salvage this kind of mess? It has become a fabric that have eaten into their marrows of this Nigerian what do you call them? So-called leaders. Please, let us maintain our stand. Let us stop sabotaging this struggle. Let us stop supporting those that are destroying our freedom, our peace. Your freedom is your peace. When you are free, you have peace. When you are free, you can sleep and eat comfortably. When you are free, even if you don't have something to eat, you will rejoice and dance with your neighbor. When you have peace, nobody will know that you did not eat and sleep. When you have peace, you can go about your businesses. But when there is no peace, you have no life. We need to gain back our lives. Support your freedom, please. Support your freedom. We cannot abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu where he is. That is why we are playing what is happening in Onitsha to encourage them to continue until Soludo runs away from Anambra, until Soludo runs who is this? The FCT, whatever. What do you call him? Wike. Please, let's hear this woman.
And I just
look at him. Say, Leia Kopasara, look at Leia, look at the terrorists. See them. See how they are sitting. Look at. Oya nenye Nigeria order. Oya dinyeri Tinubu Inyena. Oya wadiyeri Tinubu talking. Tinubu weje da wuri si kuona ana.
And I just they do meeting, they do committee meeting, then carry us to Bumi side and we do meeting. The same we could meet Ahmed, I forgot the name. They invite one Fulani come and we gather money, almost 800,000. We give her. He said that one is a transport motor. And I started crying. He said, me, and be wisdom. I don't have husband. I just train this boy to help me tomorrow. Please, he said that one no concern. Who will be the person?
This man is a widow and told him that she is a widow. He's just suffering to be training this his son. Gumi said that is not his business. He doesn't consign him. You know, consign him. Waiting consign him be say when I don't give an transport of 800,000 naira. Make una go range the one when una come bring where they go use to settle the terrorists. Nigeria.
Since a Fulani, they invite it come for one office for Kaduna there. We just try the beggar. He said no. He said until you pay so amount. He said we don't have much. He said almost 500 million.
Initially, they asked, they were after the government paying that money, 500 million. So after, anytime they call, like me in particular, they kept calling me.
Did you hear that? Let me hear again.
Anytime they call, like me in particular, they kept calling me, Madam, Kijeki Magana, the government, that I should go and talk to the government so that they will go and pay that money. So all I kept telling them was, I am a widow. I cannot have access to the government. Maybe if my husband were to be alive, maybe you know somebody who will help him to talk to the government. But I am
probably these people who want the Habushadadiha, perhaps. Or because honey they purpose and how will widow, cause our widow, nka will widow. Oto has ne busi somuha, busi siediha. Just look at just
a widow. I cannot have access to the government. So when they kept calling me for almost 2 weeks, I kept telling them the same thing. So at the end, they started calling that, okay, how much have you people gathered? I say, how much? Who are the people you are talking about? They said, the parents. I said, no, we are poor people. Most of us are widows, and even those that have their husbands and those that even have their wives, they cannot, they are petty, they are peasants. So they don't have any money to contribute. So he said, oh, you people, if government does not pay, I said, all we are trying to do is to see if the government can assist us. Okay, are you saying that if the government does not pay, you people will allow you leave your children? Okay, we have already killed one. That was what he told. We have already killed one. I say it's not that we don't want to pay. If we can afford, what is money compared to lives? It's only that we cannot.
They have already paid one, and they are still demanding for 500 million naira, whereas they have contributed 800,000 naira and gave to Gumi. Shy, Nigeria.
For that is why. So after some time again, they started calling. Oh yeah, madam, come and pay for your child. We don't even want group negotiation. Each parent should come and pay for his child. And that was how they kept calling us individually. They will give your child to call you. Some of them will be talking and crying. Mommy, daddy, come and pay now, come and pay. And that was how it has been.
Chai. Oh, God of mercy. Hey, let me see this one. Oh. Arumere. Let's hear Gumi. Arumere. Oh, God of mercy. Oh, sorry, this thing. I show you over. Why is it blank? Hey, Arumere. Let's see. Oh, Shineke. I saw a video where people are begging money. They have the picture of the people. One girl Emere kidnap, and now you go to raise money for that girl to be released. If you elect a politician who will continue to buy weapons to to crush the people of the forest of the forest, that is bandits, you will destroy yourselves because you cannot do it. You cannot do it. Even Allah will not grant you victory. Look at, yeah.
Allah ma ba zai ba ku nasara ba. In kuka zaɓi ɗan siyasan da zai ƙara sayo makamai don a murƙushe mutanen daji, kun halaka kanku. Don ba za ku iya ba. Ba za ku iya ba. Allah ma ba zai ba ku nasara ba. In kuka zaɓi ɗan siyasa.
So, look at what he's saying here. What he's trying to say that in Hausa is that if you like, elect politicians whom you think that they will come to buy weapons to crush the people of the forest, that is the bandits, you are wasting your time and you are destroying yourself because it cannot happen. You cannot even succeed to do that. The Allah will not even grant you victory. Did you hear it? Is our Minister of Information online? It's like they're online on air. So that is what Gumi is telling you. Have you seen it? Yeah. So why will you allow Obi to be fooling you around? How can you allow Obi? Okay, he's about to go online. Okay, he's still warming up. So please, when he's live, let me know. Let us still be warming up. So for you to think that Obi will help you out, Obi cannot do anything. Obi will not remedy Nigeria. Nigeria is gone beyond repair. Nigeria is gone beyond repair. Okay, you cannot save it. Chai, I have other things to show also, God. Oh, Lord of mercy. Let me see what is this one. Okay, I've shown this. Let me see this. Let's hear what this Anumpama Niweba. Look at. Ike Woro. Keep deceiving yourself. All we are saying is that support this freedom, support your freedom, support your freedom. Onisha people, Ganu Niru, Ganu Niru, Ganu Niru. We like what you people are doing. So keep on, keep on, keep on. Keep on. What is this?
And not a conviction. There is that school of thought around it. Does it hold any weight for you?
No, I have a master's in law from the United Kingdom. You know, the man who came to speak, what's his name, Festus Keyamo, and look, the Legal Practitioners Privileges Council, they have to sanction Festus Keyamo because what he did was either very dishonest or very ignorant or both. And you've got foreign embassies who are watching this and they have equivalent titles to the senior advocate of Nigeria. If they watch on television this man speaking so ignorantly and so dishonestly, they're going to tell their own governments that, listen, we need to stop having equivalency with the senior advocate of Nigeria because standards have dropped. A forfeiture flows from a look. You can have forfeiture in a civil matter, which is correct, but most forfeitures will flow from a criminal charge. Most forfeitures will flow from a criminal charge, and you also have it here in the EFCC in Nigeria. You can check it in the EFCC in Nigeria. You have several governors who have gone to jail. I don't want to mention their names because I don't want to hurt their families, but they forfeited their houses, they forfeited monies in their accounts to the federal government through the EFCC. It's the same thing with the United States. It wasn't a civil matter. I mean, I just showed you the docket. I mean, I hope your cameras can catch it. If you're watching me at home, go on Google. Don't take my word. Assuming Reverend Omokri is lying to you, check the word docket. A docket is not used for a civil matter. This is a criminal matter. Look at it here. It says here, I'm going to read it for you. Docketed July 28th. And then it says that verified complaint of forfeiture. Is a complaint used in a civil matter? So, I mean, these people, they are trying to hoodwink Nigerians. They are trying to pull the wool over the eyes of Nigerians. And it's so disappointing.
Reno, just to butt in there.
Okay. So, Ona Holano Reno Mokre. What he's saying. But then you go here. What is this? What is this? Is it? No. So, I like this news, Ezoku. I like this news, Nureba. I like the news. Look at.
An Egyptian television news program says that Turkey is clearly a terrorist state with a broad reach.
Turkey is a terrorist state.
Turkey is supplying weapons to the terrorist group Boko Haram in Nigeria. 10 TV host Nashat Al-Delhi reported on a leak confirming an intercepted phone call from a few years back confirming the action. He reported in part, today's leak confirms without a doubt that Erdogan, his state, his government, and his party are transferring weapons from Turkey to, this is a shock, to where you may ask, to Nigeria. And to whom? To the Boko Haram organization. Well, Raymond Ibrahim, a journalism fellow at the David Horowitz Freedom Center and an expert on the Middle East and Islam, joins us now with more on this. Welcome, Raymond.
Let's support our freedom.
Are you surprised by this report? What's your take on it?
No, I'm not surprised. And my take on it is that the actual tape that was made that you referenced and you quoted was made apparently in 2014 or 15. And it was reported widely in certain areas in the U.S. and in the West, not so much, and not much came out of it. And the reason, I think, is because Erdogan wasn't so, didn't have his fingers so much in Islamist politics outside of his own nation. But now that we've seen, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the ISIS Islamic State Caliph who was killed recently, and he was found just 3 miles from the Turkish border, which is in fact one of the last, or if not the last bastion of jihadi so-called freedom fighters.
What happened is that we are going to end it here. We are going to end it here because our Minister of Information is live. Okay. So thank you all for joining. Thank you. I love you all. I love you all. Honestly, I can't mention your name all. Sheloshit. Ushen Nandewo. Roslyn. God bless you, Charles. All of you that are here. Ndewo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. God bless you. We will keep the fire burning. No backing down. No backing down. We are not going backward. We must continue. We must continue until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released and our freedom is being actualized. Mazi Simon Ekpa being released. We get to our home, our ancestral home, as we pursue Soludo out of our land. So that is only when we will rest. Otherwise, no rest, no going back. Biafrans in Onitsha Market, please continue. We love you guys. One solidarity, nobody to sabotage. Do not lose focus. Do not go to do illegal thing. Do not steal anybody something. Just maintain your status, maintain your status quo, maintain your firmity, stand strong. Elenanya na akụkụ. Ejene ka iwere ihe ndị na akụkụ. Focus. Focus. With that, you see that Soludo is already on the floor. Asianana. So I think we will end for now and see if we can hook from our Minister of Information. Let me see if I can stream it or tomorrow. All right, so bye for now. I'm going live again after now. Thank you, good people. They will.